right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers and listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. I just want to get into it in transit, dealing with, pretty much the happenings. It's a lot going on, amongst, Israel, those that are sincere, and those that are not, of course, addressing the elephant in the room, dealing with this whole altercation with, the IUIC and the ISUPK, and pretty much, their whole, scuffle, that happened, between the IUIC and the ISUPK, and that stems from still having nigga tendencies, man. And what we're going to realize is that there's a lot of men that have fringes on but are still pure niggas, man. That are still extremely worldly, and within this grace period they haven't been conforming to Yahweh Shai, because there was no wisdom, applied in that situation. There was a precept that could have been applied to avoid that situation, man. Is the Elder Yahshua but went into it in his response to it, dealing with that precept in Corinthians, not to build, on another man's foundation. Because one thing about it, when you teach at certain spots, when you teach at a camp spot, really that spot, you become, like a landmark. Brothers be like landmarks in certain parts of the city. They're known for being there, and the brothers admitting a particular spirit, in their spot. They build in there, you see. So, the scriptures, speak against that. And, if it happens, we have the wisdom, from the scriptures and through our apostles and elders, to just keep it moving, man. Take the load and see what we seen was they're still heavy, all right, nigger mannerisms, within those that know that they're Israelites, man. Because nigger culture pretty much is a culture to where your toughness and your realness is always on trial. So when you're governed by nigger culture, there's certain scriptures you can't apply. You can't take the low. You can't just go to another spot. You've been teaching there, brothers been teaching at a certain spot 8 years, and then, you come there as men there teaching, and you move to the next spot. In nigga culture, that's weak, man. You let them niggas take your spot. When you're concerned with the opinion of niggas, that restricts you from applying wisdom. One of the biggest burdens, because that's even before I came into the truth. I started putting off nigga ways, man. I stopped living based on the standard of a damn rap song, or damn, how it would look, amongst the black community if I did this, or how would it look, in the hood, like how niggas gonna view me in the hood if I did this. Like, that was one of the biggest burdens, that was taken off me, man. Because you really never start coming into true manhood if you still up under the wisdom, well, not the wisdom, which is pretty much if you're still under, that doctrine of nigger culture, so Lockefeller was saying using wisdom and nigger culture in the same sentence. But if you're still under that doctrine, that philosophy of nigger culture, you're restricted from becoming a mature man. There was no maturity, man. That was like that incident was like junior high students, man. But these men parade themselves as these great, all knowing, all, perfect, Israelites, but that was very immature. You see? And one thing about it, if we never put off nigga culture, we can't mature as men. You can't mature as a woman if you're still living by nigga culture doctrines and philosophy, man. If you're still living by worldly, culture and philosophy, man. And that code, and one thing about both of them camps, they push a very worldly friendly, all right, image. Okay, IUIC being the more clean cut, version of Israel, but it's extremely worldly. Okay, then you have the ISUPK, and you can be the realest nigga in it over there, man. Okay, I want, me speculate. I don't think nothing off limit with them niggas over there, man. But you have these two sects of Israel that clash, and the Lord is showing things, man. Okay, and also we not here to say point how you niggas, nah. It's like, cause it's embarrassing, cause it still reflects all of us, man. But it is what it is. That gotta happen, man. That's why being sincere and being in this thing for the right reasons, and understanding that, hey, this certain controversy has to come. Esau gonna use that, everyone's gonna use it to their advantage, to attack, the ministry, okay? But that it is what it is. That gotta happen. We know, that that's part of it. You see? That's why at the end of the day, all we can do is keep doing the right thing, because this world gonna lump us all together anyway. Okay? All we can do is be sincere and doing the right thing towards Yahweh Shema Shai and towards the congregation, and let the Most High be the judge of the situation, man. Because he's the one that sees everything. He's the one that knows the intent of the hearts, all right, of his people, man. Okay? So righteousness and discipline, okay? True repentance, and you see the growth amongst the real men, and you see the chaos that's coming amongst, those that are false, man. Major exposure. You're going to see some things be exposed on another level, man. And see a lot of you Israelites that blindly follow these men, you idolize these men, you look at these camps as, because it scratches your worldly itch, it scratches your itch that you have in the world. You see? You're going to be extremely disappointed, man. Okay? And you're going to be left with no foundation, because there's no building in the spirit amongst these camps, man. Okay? That's why there's no spiritual, reaction to things that happen. It's straight carnal. Okay? So, that's just my perspective on that. All right? And, the thing Eliashua Woman touched on as well, as I was watching one of his videos, as you had the latest white supremacist march, in DC, not too long after, Freaky Joe showed up at, Howard University and said white supremacy is the biggest threat in America. And then it's just random as hell. Okay? Then white supremacists march, but just like Eliashua Woman said, which, he referred, to the elder brother Mawatazat out there in LA, pretty much showing the parallel between how they're going to link, white supremacists to what they call black Hebrew Israelites, man, BHI. Okay? And you have camps that are marching in similar fashion to, white supremacists. You had IUIC march around the Barclay. That was their most popular march, as of late. And they have a similar appearance, of the white supremacy. Esau gonna link the two, man. Esau gonna link the two. It's E. You see? It is E. What else is he gonna do? All right, and we know the devil has his hands in particular things. That whole melee could have been set up. It's all gonna come out. All right, but it's always a lot to learn from what's happening, man. You know, it's always a lot to learn. You see, but dealing with that, you know, and it will make sense because you know Nate is juiced in, man. Okay, if they allowed that man as an Israelite leader to have that type of money, this man is juiced in, man, all the way. Okay, and he has to be being told where to be, what to march for. Okay, because Esau Edom, he utilizes control opposition, man, for his propaganda, man, and this spiritual war. Okay, you got one Jake, you got Jake with ski mask on and ARs and Bibles, man. Okay. And you know the masses are so goddamn simple. You know people are so simple, especially in this society, especially in America, man. Simple as you can get. Okay? As the scripture say, the simple is going to believe every word. All right? Remember, the simple are going to believe every, all right, narrative that the serpent has out there, man. Okay? I passed Eve today. All right, with the mask on in the car. Even, you know, Klaus Schwab himself said that the whole thing was over. God damn, but you know, niggas are, hey, cause it's gonna be Jake that's gonna be the worst, man. When they start the persecution of the prophets, niggas are going to be the worst. It's gonna be our people, man. Okay, that's why we're in a time of heavy betrayal, and that's why, you know, especially as men, we really gotta be in the spirit of going through this straight gate, man. You know, like Elder Apostle Tahar been saying, you know, hey, you gotta get in that stoic spirit sometime, man. Really not care about nothing, man, outside of salvation. Okay, really not have no attachments, cause hey, we finna go through that straight gate, man. Okay, Esau was setting up the persecution that has to happen. Everything is happening at the same time. The persecution is being set up against the word. Okay, the famine of the word is on the way. The digital infrastructure, okay, for this centralized currency, okay, which is going to be controlled by the CHIP, the RFID, okay, the RFID micro. CHIP, you see, that's in the works. So you have the persecution in the works, the CHIP in the works, all right. And to bring that CHIP, what are they going to bring, man? The chaos, man. You still have those immigrants coming in. You know, you heard a lot about it. You don't hear about it no more, but they still coming in. All right, you best believe tens of thousands, if not more, coming in by the day, man. And you know there's some wickedness up with that, man. Okay, for this man just to open his borders like this. Okay, Esau don't, and he always presents it as all of a sudden he care. That's one thing about Esau Edom. This nigga always pops up all of a sudden as if he just cares so much, man. Now he cares about the immigrants. Okay, Biden. He just pops up and shows at Howard University. Now he cares about you niggas, man. Okay? It's the same old song and dance with these Edomites, man. All right? The same way that he demonized, all right, the leaders in the Middle East. Okay? Going back to Gaddafi, Bin Laden, Saddam. He's going to do the same thing, all right, with brothers, man. He's going to do the same thing. It's the same song and dance, man. Okay, he just applies it to a new situation. Esau used the same wartime propaganda formulas. Okay, he uses the same, you know, all of a sudden he cares. He used that formula, just pop up. You know, he used the same formulas to get off his agenda, man. Okay, so we have all these things in the making, and then you have war still on deck. All these nations are every day. These nuclear capable nations are gearing themselves up for war. Okay? So you have all these things happening at the same time. Okay? So this is just a build-up phase. You know, as you go by our day to day, you know, thing copacetic, so we, you kind of enjoy the day a little bit, you kick it, you maintain your situation. Always remember, man, any day, we can start to lose and we can be in straits quick, But the hell with it, man, because the Lord has it where we're hating this place more and more. When the scriptures say they love not their lives unto death, like, we really should be seeing, we really should start to see what that's meaning now, man. We love, like, this situation that we in is terrible, man. Okay? When you analyze and look at the situation we in and, just the state of our people, man, how defiled of a condition and circumstances and the dysfunction that we exist in, man, it's like, what's the love, man? What's to try to fight for? Nothing, man. And the Lord has us in this spirit because we're going to be in a time where we're going to have to let go and just go through that straight gate and depend fully on Him, man. Stay tapped in, let faith keep increasing, be more disciplined, man. You see? Be, be more circumspect, okay? And just have a mindset, like I said, of getting ready for the straight gate, man. Okay? So, we're going to keep it moving, man. The Lord, He's bringing certain things out. We're going to touch on them. But at the end of the day, we're going to keep our eyes on the prize, man. Which is the kingdom, man, which is the rulership promised to come. All right? So, Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified till next time I say shalom.